What's up, family? I want to give you a bulk food recipe that I like to call birdseed. This is something that I have made for a few reasons. Number one, you guys know that a lot of us store rice, pasta, bulk grains or whatever. But a lot of the bulk grains, especially the ones that have been bleached, don't have the necessary nutrition that you need. So let's create a way to store all of our bulk grains and add something to them that will give us nutrition at every meal. Okay? I take white rice, long grain brown rice, split peas, and lentils. And whatever small grain that I might find that is being discarded, orzo pasta, quinoa, baby chickpeas, or whatever. And I put them all in a Nalgene and mix them up. This Nalgene was found at a thrift store for 50 cents. And each of these items, if you bought them, you could probably get each one of these for $1 a piece. So for $5, now you have a bulk grain that is going to provide all of your needed nutrition as you're foraging other stuff. Okay, let's talk about needed nutrition, right? The body has to be able to have carbs, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Okay, now in processed or bleached food like white rice, most of the nutrients have been bleached out. They do that so that the food can actually be stored longer. That's why if you put white rice in a Mylar bag, it lasts for 8 to 11 years. White rice, brown rice on the other hand, doesn't last as long. So how do you replace this nutrition? You go to the legume family. Your rice provides your carbs. Your legumes provide your micronutrients and your fiber. Okay? Now, how does this stuff taste? Rice by itself is bland. Legumes like these, lentils and split peas, by themselves is bland. Okay? Here are some items that you want to add that I was unable to produce for the video because I've used them all up. You want to add your seasoning packets. Okay? You want to take the four: beef stew seasoning, taco seasoning, sloppy joe seasoning, onion soup seasoning. You want to keep those 4 packets in a Ziploc bag, in a container, inside your pack or inside your home, because what you can do with this is, I'm going to walk you through it. You can make a pot of this at the beginning of the week. If you're at home, make a big pot of this stuff at the beginning of the week. Probably only uses that much. Okay? You add to your individual servings beef stew seasoning, hamburger meat, that's your beef stew. Or you add taco seasoning and taco meat, and cut up chicken, cut up pork, whatever. And you can fill tacos with it. It's still rice and beans, same stuff that you'll get at Chipotle, but you're adding your own seasonings, and it makes your meals stretch. So what was once 1 pound of meat becomes 3 pounds of meat, because that's gonna expand. Okay, anybody that's into veggie burgers or whatever, you guys know this. Veggie burgers are simply wheat byproducts, a grain byproduct of some kind, and beans predominantly. So what you're doing is you're just simply using these things to stretch your food as much as possible. So it's so many variations that you can do. Dried vegetables, add an egg or two, add whatever meat, and you got fried rice. Add some soy sauce, you got fried rice. But this goes a long way. So try it. Tell me how you like it. Again, the measurements are simple. I just take a Nalgene and I just vary the amounts based on what type of texture I want. If I know that I'm going to be stretching a lot of meat, I may only use a little bit of brown and white rice and more beans. If I know I'm going to be doing a lot of rice type dishes, and I'll use more white rice, more brown rice, and less lentils. The thing about it is in how you mix it. So God will do it. Tell me what you think.